How can I choose the right person to marry? And I have a simple response is that use what I call the 3 and 3 rule. Okay, 3 things you cannot live without. And these are characteristics that vary for each person. These are the 3 things that are most important to you, that makes you feel so happy and makes you feel so alive. And it's so critical to you that without it, you wouldn't feel whole. So think about those 3 characteristics, 3 things that the person that you need to marry needs to have. And that would break it down and make it a lot simpler, because a lot of times people have this long list of things that they're looking for. It could be 30, 40 qualities that they are looking for in order to find a person that they want to marry. And that makes it very difficult, because it's really hard to find someone who matches every one of those characteristics you're looking for. So the 3 and 3 rule is look for 3 qualities you cannot live without. These are a must. You have to have it in order to be happy. And 3 qualities you cannot live with. Okay, so the 3 qualities you can't live with, it could be maybe arrogance, or it could be stinginess, or being harsh or insensitive. Whatever these characteristics are, then you know them. And so as soon as you see a person who has these characteristics, then you know this is not a person who can make me happy. And you just simplify things, because I think that for a lot of people getting married, it seems like a very daunting task, with all the stories you hear, all the divorces and all the, bad examples that are out there. It's very difficult to try to find the right spouse. I say put tawakkul ala Allah. Do your best to get married for the right reasons. Have the right intention. Don't have it as an escape from your family life, because you will just be escaping one problem and diving into a bigger problem. So get married with the intention of wanting to complete your faith, wanting to build a good, happy Muslim family, and do it with the right reason. Marry someone for the right reasons, because many times people will be very superficial. They may just be after looks. Oh, well, she's really pretty, or he's gorgeous, so I want to marry him. Or it could be about wealth, or how much money or status a person has. All those things could go away. They could all fade away. If you marry the person for the right reasons, then inshallah, Allah will put barakat in your marriage. And it really solidifies your marriage when you marry for the right reasons. So once you have the right intention to get married, choose someone that you're compatible with, that you have the same vision. Think about their religiosity. Don't think that I'm going to get married and then I'm going to change them. And it's like, that is the worst thing you could do, because you set yourself up for failure and you're going to make that person feel very inadequate. Marry someone as they are, and they may stay that way for the rest of your married life, and you need to be okay with that. Don't go in with the expectation of wanting to change them. Find someone you're compatible with religiously, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. Make sure you have the same vision of what you want for your kids, what you want for your life. That will make a huge difference. Make sure also to be attracted to your spouse. This is something that a lot of times is overlooked, and many times when brothers or sisters who are trying to be pious and they prioritize the deen, which is very admirable, but they overlook the fact that you need to be attracted to your spouse. And if you're not, then later on in life, that could create a fitna. And this is why I see a lot of times the infidelity that I've talked about, it arises because there's no attraction. There's no physical attraction. And so it's really important that you find someone, first of all, that is compatible on many different levels, not just religiously or not just economically. You're compatible on many different levels, and that you're attracted to them. And that way you can safeguard your marriage. So make sure you choose the person for the right reasons, with the right intention. Remember the 3 and 3 rules, 3 things you can't live without, and 3 things you cannot live with, and simplify it. And I pray that each brother and each sister who is not married, they find the right spouse, and put your trust in Allah, inshallah.